is this one? Yeah, okay. So this is Red Bull. Alright, so let's have a look at this deck. Here is Red Bull's deck. Maverick, and yeah, 20th Panzergrenadier. For some reason I was thinking it's 25th. But Elephants Forever. Nice. I really do enjoy this deck. It can be a lot of fun. I like to play this V for Victory though. And it's like get an elephant out in A early. Get your Yak Panzers. These things are really nice. Use these as like my mainline battle tanks. And you've got the Stug Force as well, which are really nice, really tasty. I do like to bring this as well when I can. Nice little up armoured Panzer 4. Pretty tasty indeed. And yeah, the infantry tab's not spectacular, but at least you've got the Sauce Troop in for like early fast play, and the Flamers now, which were put in the deck quite a long time ago now, which did change the deck a lot for me. And yeah, everything else pretty nice looking, but the Elephants, and of course the super duper AA pieces, which are a lot of fun to use. And let me just check, what map is this on? What map? And this is on Tannenberg. Oh, Tannenberg. This, I believe, is definitely game 1. And let's go and have a look at his opponent. Be back in 1 second. Where are you? Interesting matchup. If I can find the deck. I might delete all my decks soon because it's getting a bit silly now. Can't find anything. And oh, here we are. And he's going for 43rd. Very strong infantry tab, so he's going to win out in the infantry fights. If he goes for the forest in the centre, it's going to play off pretty well from him. On the flanks, the IS only got the 43, so it's going to be it's not going to stand up too well to any elephant play that comes out, but it is a decent amount cheaper than an elephant. But he's only got them in C phase, and what is he playing here? He's playing Maverick as well, which is an unusual place to put them in C. I guess he's going to save up a lot of points. Yak 9B clusters coming in. This might be doing some really nasty work if he brings out a lot of air spam, a plane train, to get rid of any elephant play. That could work out. Again, a problem with this division as well is the AA tab. You only get like the 85 mils. Sometimes this is one of the few decks where I think it's kind of worth bringing in the Maxims. They've got 1,000 meter range, but you just want them to suppress. You want them to help. This has got like 404 suppression on it, I believe. That is on the yeah, and these got a decent amount of suppression on them as well, and a faster rate of fire. So you can. They're not for killing planes, but if you bring out like 3 of them, keep them moving around a bit, they can help suppress some planes. But it is a bit of a problem in this deck, and also the artillery tab. But the 120 millimeters, pretty nice. But if he loses these, it could be a problem. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, I would say. So let's see what goes on. Maverick against Maverick as well. Let's get to it. Let me just blank out. No spoilers allowed. Let's go to the replay. Where are we? I'm pretty sure this this angry monster guy was. Where's the replay? Hello? Ah, there you are. Yeah, when was this? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is after the update. But who would I know who I want to win this one. It'll be the 20th Panzergrenadier, because I just prefer that division. I like it a lot. But hard to say who's going to pull this one off. Have we got some kind of glitch going on? Oh no, here we are, here we are. Just loaded it up a bit slow then. Yeah, hopefully this week I'll get a chance to... Well, hopefully someone's going to play in the 2v2 league and get a game. I'll do a cast for that for sure. For sure. Yeah, I've cast a couple of... oh, this is actually in the old patch. Yeah. This game that I'm going to be casting out. But anyway, the Duo League... hopefully someone will play a game fairly early in the week. I get to cast one before, you know, like on Thursday or Friday, but we shall see. We shall see. Like, everyone's in the same, because it's like a regional division now, so I imagine some teams in Europe will be able to get a game together and do that. Oh, very quick setup by both players here. Alright, we are in game. Badoom. Here we are. Right, so I've got Red Bull on the right. Stern Pioneer coming into the centre. No Sostrupen. Where are they going? Is any in the south? Strafniki officers coming in. IL-2 coming in for a little look around. So yes, the angry Snowmongol looks like the less experienced player. There's no fast transports coming in to get the flags early, but he is bringing in good units. Got Saperi and Saperi rocks for the forest, so it's going to hold up pretty well. Stern Pioneer and a leader in here, and we've got a leader coming in from, I believe there's a leader in there. Yeah, a leader here as well. Just one flamethrower though, so it's not really going to win out. SU-152's played very far back, so inexperience showing through. And this guy over here, what's he planning to do there? Looks like he wants to really have a proper sneak around. Interesting. Early planes out. LE7 coming out against a BF-109. The 109 is he retreating? Oh no, he's being microed, but the LL7 might get in the back of him, take him down. Ooh. I think he's going to get him. Oh no, not quite. Not quite got a turning circle there. Red Bull forgot to deploy one of his Panzergren units. We're at 1311 just about. Again, just the inexperienced deployment here with the slow transports, but he's got it back to a 12-12 fairly quickly here. Strafniki officers, they've only got really short range weaponry though, so why he's got them in the town here? If they get spotted out by these, they're going to get demolished at range, completely demolished. T-34 being very bold, coming out into the open. Surely that Pack 40 is going to get it. The Pack 40 is moving up, so it will be able to get eyes on that fairly soon and blow it up. IL-2 takes out the mortar, nice. Yak-9B, looks like he was coming for the mortar as well. Meanwhile, Stern Pioneer in the forest. If they all manage to get in at the same time, they're going to mob these guys up. Alf Clara in a peculiar position here. I think he wants to be moved out a little bit further. And this flag almost lost already, so if Red Bull was watching a bit more closely, he could just start walking this guy up, gain this flag. Officers spotted out. Yak 9B's coming in. Nice bombing run here. It's going to take out that leader as well, and an infantry unit. Very tasty there. Flak Panzer T-34 coming in the back. Beautiful unit. Dishing out its damage. And what are these officers doing up here? Not a lot. They are still moving. They are still on the move. And in a sense here, the Stern Pioneer, they're not quite engaged at the right time here, so they're going to go down. Really unlucky. I imagine that they didn't quite engage properly, so the Superi got off the satchel charge. He's bringing 2 more Superi now. Another Superi rocks would be a nice idea as well. But Red Bulls, yep, has to back off here. Yep, very wise move. Moves his leader back to protect it, keep it alive, and bringing in some reinforcements. Stern Pioneer, Sos Trooper this time, and a Flamer. So, better approach now. He's got the tick on. Yeah, T-34 does go down to this Pack 40, not a big surprise there. Or possibly the Stug moved up there. What's the Stug doing? Stug's repositioning. Looks like he's spotted out this SU-152, so he's bringing his Stug down to mop it off. And Red Bull, really fast reactions with his reinforcements to the centre. And all of this, again, if he's a bit more careful with how he uses them and advances them together in a lump, they should be able to wipe out whatever's coming in now. 2 Superi and a Superi rocks. Yeah, no pushover. But looks like there's enough flamers in here. Pack 40, going to take out the SU-152 here as well. It's going to be pretty bad loss for Snowmongol. And he's going to lose this one up here as well very shortly, I feel. Airplay from Angry Snowmongol, really nice. And Red Bull, he did sneak the flag down here. Looks like he's going to hold on to that too. Yak 9B coming in, wants to take out this pack. I imagine we see a Flak Panzer coming in. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Great minds think alike, as they say. Yeah, Flak Panzer coming in the south as well now. So 1 in the north, 1 in the south. It's kind of perfect setup for him in the air. It's interesting to see Angry Snowmongol going really hard into the airplay, getting his Yak 9Bs to do the work. They've been very effective up to now. Strafniki officers sneaking around a little bit, but not going any further at the moment. Yeah, the Stug 4 did take out the SU-152, as expected. The SU-122, if he's not careful with this, or the Stug is repositioning. But I was thinking, yeah, the SU-122 doesn't want to be engaging the Stug with this, to be honest. It has a chance of killing it, but yeah, it won't be looking too good. IL-2, has he spotted the Alpha Clara? Looks like he has. It's going to go and pick him off. Yeah, cut down the vision there. Always worthwhile thing to do. The Flamer's moving in, but they're moving in piecemeal again. 1 at a time, bit at a time. Strafniki might lose his leader unit here if he's not careful. The Superior not quite arrived yet. Takes out the Flammenwerfer. What is Stern Pioneer going to wipe out the officers? The leader unit, that is. Not quite. Again, poor play by Red Bull there. He's just not bringing them all in together. Likewise, mistakes on this side too. Angry Snowmongol, he's got his leaders up front. You want them in the back. Superior now stepping in. But now got some Molotovs arriving. He might just about win this out, Red Bull. It's going to be a close one. Satchel's got off though, no, so that's going to be it. That is going to be it, I'm sure. Oh no, only got one of them. I thought he was going to get both then. And he's lost his leader now, so yeah. Angry Snowmongol backs off as he should. Need some reinforcements to come in. Yes. Strafniki with Avto Strafnikis and the Superior Rocks coming in. And these Superior in a running fight. with the Sostruppen. They are out of Molotov, so they could get mobbed up here quite easily by the Superi, who have their HE rounds left. In the north now. Oh, this Yak 9B. He could have got off this flak panzer then, but unfortunately not quite. The Yak 9B still getting their bombs off, doing a lot of damage up here. And we're back to a 12-12 now. And he does lose that cluster plane. BF-109 fighter bombers being used primarily as fighters at the moment. And now they're dropping their bombs. Strafniki officers gonna go down. And it's looking pretty good for Red Bull. I think he's traded a bit more effectively overall. So what he's lost in the forest here, they're not the most expensive troops, and he's bringing a hell of a lot more of them. Should be able to clean this out now, because Angry Snowmongol, although he's handling the forest area a bit better, being a bit more efficient with his units, he's not quite reinforcing with enough, I feel. It does need another leader in here. Mortars coming into play now, so this might be his answer instead, rather than bringing in more infantry. Just start shelling this with your mortars. SU-122, where is he going? Is he going to try and snipe this flak panther? That would be a nice kill if he gets it. Looks like he's initially going to kill this guy off. Can he spot him? He actually sees these guys somehow. Oh, no, he's going for the machine gun. Yeah, and his machine gun has revealed itself, firing at the Strafniki officers here. Now he's moving it out further. If you can get this flak panther, that'd be really nice. But yeah, Red Bull has spotted it just in time and moves it out of line of sight. I guess this is Angry Snowmongol's plan, but unfortunately it started firing at the machine gun and revealed itself a bit too early. Oh, he's using the mortars in the town instead here. I was sure he's going to be using them in this area, and unfortunately he didn't do that, because now I think Red Bull has more than enough to sweep through. Even though they're coming in piecemeal again, they should be able to mob these guys up pretty effectively. Strafniki officers are not going to arrive in time. These units are quite depleted at the moment, but the Superi Rocks are not engaging. And he's going to lose a flag in the centre, in the forest too. More Strafniki officers coming in out of Strafniki, which are not particularly good at this town. You want long range. IL-2's coming in to pick off the recon plane. And why he's deploying up here, I have no idea. It's very unusual. A new player, not used to this map by the looks of it. And the forest is going to collapse completely. It looks like going to lose a lot of flags over here. And it's looking very good for Red Bull at the moment. Stug 4 in the south now as well. This should be able to take out the SU-122. This can deal with its heat round. It can definitely destroy the Stug 4. BF-109 bombing the SU-122 though. But it doesn't really have the accuracy with the heat. That is a problem, and its rate of fire is not amazing. Whereas the Stug 4, as we can see, the AP actually it's the same accuracy, but the rate of fire is just that bit better. And the JU-87 picks him off anyway from the air, so big problem. Did manage to gain back this flag, but he's at a 15.92, completely collapsed in the centre. But soon to be dealt with these units coming in, so should get these two flags back fairly quickly. But he's going to struggle getting back into this forest completely for sure. Oh no, T-34-85 picked off by the Pak-40. Looks like Red Bull is well in command of this game at the moment. Strafniki officers not going to be able to do much to this Stug. Needs some AT weapons on the road. He's opting for the T-34-85 and a KV. Not seeing an elephant as of yet. I imagine in B we're going to see an elephant coming out, because he looks to be quite far ahead. An elephant would secure either position here. Probably Poppy 1 in the southern position here would be nice. Just stick it on the road here. Let's go for IG-33s. Don't really need an elephant, to be honest, but they're just fun. Everyone likes to see an elephant. This Flag Panther could come out now and just completely mop up these Strafniki when you get eyes on them. Just needs to drive this thing out and it will decimate this infantry. But they're going to get obliterated anyway. Now they've been revealed by firing the Panzergrens. The MGs, the tank support, they're all just going to mop up here, no problem. Just down to the single flag now. Now Angry Snowmongol's come back into the centre. And he did lose a hell of a... How did he lose all that infantry? It's like pretty poor positioning. It's the only reason I can think. Just need to keep them... Maybe they were a bit too exposed. And they got picked off by the long range weapons. Or looks like TNT's got them. But looks like Angry Snowmongol is going to get his flag back here. I did not expect that at all. Got artillery play coming in. Trying to pick out the leader back there. In the south, Strafniki officers barely holding on. He's jumped them out of the building though, so they are out of line of sight, so still holding onto this flag just about. T-34-85's come all the way around to the southern position here. He's going to pop his nose out. Has a reasonable chance of killing the Stug 4. But the Stug 4 has a pretty good chance of killing him too. This could be the decider really. But I don't think he's really got eyes onto what's going on here. The Stug 4's likely to get the first shot off. He's going to get a side shot onto him. Oh no. Has he spotted him? He spotted him now. I think he's going to get another side shot off onto him here. Yeah, got a pen. Really needs to get a pen straight from... Oh no, he's gone straight down. Yeah, just really needed some recon in here. Here comes a recon now. Bit too late. Needs to pop him into this forest. KV coming out as well. That's picked off. Lots of side shots by the Stug 4. I think that could be the final nail in the coffin. There's not a lot Angry Snowmongol can do from here. And now the plane train is coming in from his opponent Red Bull, and he's going to bomb out the forest. Some Stern Pioneers coming to reinforce. Should just shore up this flag and leave it like that. You can just keep ticking him down now really. And the BF-109s still acting as fighters. There's no AA coming in from Angry Snowmongol at all, which is pretty unfortunate. Yeah, but certainly a less experienced player here, as we can see. Strange reinforcements coming in over here as well. Don't know what he's trying to achieve with this. I think he's worried that something's got this line of sight all the way down his road, but nothing fires that far. It's just as soon as he comes into this crossroad area, the pack's picking things off. So you just unload back here. It should be fine. But if there's anywhere he needs to advance, I would say it is in this area. Yak 9B's coming in now. Trying to pick off this infantry. Strafniki officers might be able to pick these guys off in the open. Yak 9B should get their bombs up. Yep. Flat Panzer is hidden behind a building for its own safety. It does take out both those units. Strafniki officers, if they get around the back here, pick off these support weapons, Angry Snowmongol could take over the north. Gives him the chance to then bring in a tank and start threatening Red Bull's reinforcement row. But now there's an elephant coming in, and that is the perfect answer. Where's he going? Up to here? Alright, yeah, so he just wants to cover off. You actually do need something to cover off this road now. 12-12 is on. Still 30 minutes remaining. B phase is coming to an end, and we can clearly see here Red Bull has traded way more effectively. So it's going to be, I would say, near impossible for Angry Snowmongol to get back into this. where these officers going. As long as he doesn't get picked off by this flak, just needs to move them down here, mop up these support units. They'll be good then. .120mm mortars firing again. Looks like he's trying to counter battery the artillery pieces here, like manually counter battery. Oh, nice hits. This is how effective 120mm can be. Even though they're way far back, no radio. Yeah, usually if you have two firing at a target, like I like to pick off AA pieces with these. If you have two, you're going to pin your opponent's AA or kill it. It's pretty much a guarantee. You're going to stop it firing somehow. LA7 not even able to pick off the recon plane here. BF-109 is coming in. Blind bombing by the looks of it. Oh no, not blind bombing. He could spot it with his flak by the looks of it. Missed opportunity here in the north, and now he's going to lose out on that. Elephant's into position. 12-12 is on, but it's just a matter of time. Stug Force pushed all the way around in the south here. And this isn't the right answer. Is this 2? What 18? Oh, he didn't have any 18s, did he? All he had in his deck was SU-85s, which is not really going to do the trick about to anything. He was just relying on the Yak clusters, from what we could tell from his deck. Yeah, this Strafniki, it's a matter of time before this guy goes down. The Panzergrens should be able to get into the building here. Probably pick him off. Yeah, because these Panzergrens have got eyes on it as well, so they're going to go down eventually. T-34, 85 Komroti coming round. Has a chance of picking off this Stug. These T-34s don't have much of a chance of picking off the Stug. Again, 100mm pen against the armour. It is 100. It's yeah, they have some chance if they're getting close enough, maybe. .1311 is on now. What flag did he just lose? Oh, it was this one, yes, of course. Panzergren's coming in. He looks quite happy to... They're taking a strange route, but it doesn't matter. This will just give away the game, really. You can just unload these into these buildings, this forest right here. Sweeping through the town in the south. Looks like Angry Snowmongol's going to collapse. You need to unload these. You can get a Shrek off and kill a tank. Is he spotting this? He has. And the Shrek is going to come out. No, what's he doing with him? Why did he not fire? Oh, there we go. There's one. Is he going to get another? He might be lucky and get another. Yeah, 2 tanks. The third, I think, is going to get surrendered now, though. Is he going to get suppressed? He's going to get all 3 of them. Oh, my God. And that's game. That is 100% game. Yeah, we are into C phase now, so it's 80 points per tick. And, yeah. He's done. But Division 5, it is for the new players to come in. I think this guy was a late replacement. Hopefully you're watching this, Angry Snowmongol. It looks like you've got good play, good micro of your infantry in the forest here when you were playing. It's just a case of your deck's probably not built particularly well. And your choice of infantries, like these have only got 100-meter range weapons. And so anyone who sees them from over here is going to just obliterate them. If these were Strafniki officers only, then they'd be picking off these P-Grens here and sweeping through this town. It's unfortunate there. And you do need to bring out an AA piece when your opponent's got this much, or this many planes. All the tanks coming through now. Again, these are going to be quite blind. This Panzergren gets into a building here, just sit there and pick off the tanks as they drive past. This one, I think he's yeah, he's actually out of rounds for his Panzerfaust now, so not great. LA7 looks like he might be able to get on the back of these BF109s, but Red Bull is trying to micro him. Gets one, gets two, I believe. Yep, gets them both down eventually. But Angry Snowmongol, yeah, using his superior micro ability in the forest here, as he has done most of the game. Is he going to pick this off? Oh, this stern pioneer going to mop up. But yeah, it looks like he's going to gain another flag in the centre here, but it's not going to be enough. His southern position is completely collapsed. Looks like he's only got armour coming in here as well. And AAP's deployed really too far back. Can these tanks push through? Have they got enough? I think they might have picked off one of the Stug Panzer IVs here. But this guy should probably come round and mob them up. STKFZ going to get picked off by these T-34s. Needs more infantry. Is he out of infantry? Looks like he might be. It's like more a problem of the deck building here. SU 85, he does need to get some win. Oh no, it's gone. To say he does need some win somewhere, but it's not working out for him. The artillery has managed to pinpoint. You have to do this manually. He's pinpointed where the mortars are coming from and gonna pick them off eventually. Not quite in radio range for any of them, but doesn't need to be. These SK-18s are really nice artillery pieces. Ju-87's trying to bomb out these tanks. The SDKFZ survived somehow. Don't know how he did that. And Rebels just playing out the clock now, really. Halfway through. There's nothing much more he needs to do at this point. Just hold his position. Angry Snowmongol needs to push into him. Got Strafniki officers and superior. Why? All right, so he's misreading the front line. So because you've got no units here, these are going to push the front line all the way around here. It doesn't mean there's anything in this forest. Just need to deploy these into this area, really. This elephant's not doing a lot. I'll probably deploy units into here and push forward to take this flag, take this area, then push onto this flag, because coming down into here, you're just going to get murdered. Machine guns into here would be nice. The recon here, I think, can spot these guys out fairly well. That's just an unfortunate waste, because in C phase, this much points is basically all 1 minute tick points being put into these two units, or pretty much, and they're not going to be doing anything. 16-8 now. Ju-87's having a field day out here, just bombing tanks for fun. Artillery doing some nice work as well, picking off the AA at the back. And that's about it. That is about it. Let's just fast forward it. Yeah, it's not gonna last much longer here. But I'm not sure whose group he's in. This Angry Snowmongol, but it'd be interesting to see what he's like against some of the other players in his division. Oh, in his group, sorry. I think it's the other one, was it Edwin Broch or something? Maybe it's going to be an interesting battle between those two. They might be like particularly new players. Stug 4 goes down, but it doesn't matter at this point. He's completely got everything. It's ticking down all the way here. So much more on the field. I think it's going to be very, very heavily out-traded. First, Yagdi Panzer IV coming in. Probably one of the most important units in the division, but not needed it. And there we go. Yeah, heavily out-traded, I suspect. Maybe triple, quadruple. Huh? Turns out I was slightly off there. I thought it was going to be way bigger out trade there than that. But yeah, over 1,000 points. So yeah, Angry Snowmongol not trading too badly. I guess in the forest he did mop up quite a lot there. Did manage to pick off some planes at the end too. It's Yak 9B. It's very well used. Just a shame. Maybe the division's not the right one for you here, because you're doing well with the Yak 9Bs. But the lack of the AA support you have in this deck is not particularly good. I would recommend... Yeah, go back to the game. I'll just recommend a division for you. I can't think which one it is though. Which one has all the fancy stuff? Oh, hello. Oh, sorry. That's my hideous gelfling wife. Yeah, on YouTube, yeah, I can actually see your posts in game. I'm gonna get it. I'm figuring out how to get it set up to my iPad so I can do a split screen, but I need to get some of a dongle or something, so it's just to be a bit easier for me to see what people are saying on YouTube and on Twitch. Why not bring some? Yeah, I'm not sure how long ago that message was. My apologies there, but I will get that sorted out fairly soon. Anyway, where are we? Yeah, so Angry Snowmongol, sorry. Which division was it? Yak 9B. Actually, it's a bit easier if I do it this way, isn't it? '26. Yeah. That's the one. That is the one. But people do actually ban out that division a fair bit. But I think you would have a lot more fun with this one. Let me just show you. 26. Again, I don't play this division myself much at all. It's one of those that's considered really strong by a lot of people, but when it's been played in League, it's not performed spectacularly. But I really think you would have a lot of fun with this division. I think it's one for you if you can find the damn thing. Where is it? Right, yeah. So you got your Strafniki, which do the work. You got Sturmoviki rocks with double flamers, so you'd like them a lot. You get 2 cards that are also particularly strong in close range combat. You got Sturmoviki with a bit of TNT as well, the DT as well. Really helps out close range, can do some work. Gavadia DPs. You got Chernos if you want them, standard Gavadia if you want them. 3 cards of DPs if you want them. So yeah, really strong infantry tab. Really good in close quarter combat, decent ranged ability too. You got snipers, which can help out a hell of a lot. Really good. In terms of support units, got a ISU 152, which is much better than the SU 152 because it has 125mm frontal armor. Rate of fire is not spectacular on it, but it can kill heavy tanks as well. If it pens, it kills. It's 15 damage. Kill anything, one-shot it. You got the support tanks in here for your light tanks, but the annoyance of this deck is the tanks are a bit you don't get many tanks. The KV-85 is nice, but they're particularly slow, as you can see, 35, but they've got much better armor, 125mm. Same here for the KV-1E. It's got 100mm pen, but 110mm frontal armor. It's pretty good, but again, pretty slow. You got 1 carry of T-34Es, which are nice. Got decent enough frontal armor, decent enough pen, a bit faster too, and of course you got the IS-1 Comrotti, which does not have 2k range, but it's a nice buy-in for sure. Then in terms of your air tab, you got your Yak 9Bs. You got different cards, 90 points or 100 points, 4 bombs, 2 bombs, pretty nice. to say the least. And you've got your IL-2s as well, and these have got 60mm AT guns on them, so these can kill tanks. And you got your Yak-9B clusters if you want to bring them, that you like. Again, not as much space in your AA tab. You get a decent recon plane here as well if you want it. Only get 1 in A but 2 in B. Very good resilience, but it can do work. Oh, hi Reese, I'm just about to pop off. And you got the PE2s as well with the rockets, which are pretty nice. So this might be a good one for you. I'd definitely give it a go. From the way you were playing, I think it would help you out a bit. And in terms of the AA, again, you are a bit limited here, but these are at least decent AA. They do run out of shells fairly quickly sometimes, so you might want to keep these supplied, but they are mobile AA units. Yeah, and back, Reese. Yeah, after my absence last week. I did stream a little bit last week, but not a lot of time. Not a lot of time. But I should be back on... Yeah, I will be back on Friday. Do a stream then. Hopefully get to cast a Duo League game, like I was saying. If not, hopefully get to play some 1v1 games a bit more. Anyway, what else is there to say about this? Yeah, this division, what was the other one? Let's have a look. Because you did use those Yak-9Bs really well. There was another division with them in, I'm sure. Yak-9B. Ah, right, what's this one? Corporal 6. Not a fan of that one much, to be honest. And or you might want to go for the 1B. 44th will be a nice option for you. Again, very strong division. Been solid for a long time. Where are they? And another Maverick build. Again, you got your T-34A5s here, both versions. T-34 7642, which is what you want. Almost identical to what you've had in the previous game in the 43rd. But these have the benefit of having really nice... These bombers are pretty good. Yeah, supplemented by some Yak 1Bs. Yeah, you're going to be laughing there. In terms of AT planes, these things you got, but I think they're not really worth it. You don't get many, but yeah, maybe bringing a card in B might help you out. And your AT options pretty similar, but you at least get a decent AA tab here. You got 25 mils, which are cheap and nice. You got your 37 mils as well as the 85 mils. So these look pretty good. This thing is terrible. Yeah, this is the short range mobile AA, only 750 meters, so don't bother with it really. Alrighty, I'm gonna call it a day there. It's 12 o'clock here, and I'll be back on Friday. I'll see you then. Bye byes.